I know I had to interrupt the regular scheduled programming because it's some shit we need to get straight. So again, if you got young kids, you may not want them to watch this live feed. Just some house clearing things that we need to do. I want to be totally honest. We're going to start with Facebook first. If you're on Facebook and you're sick and you're in the hospital, and you are taking pictures of you in the damn IV and the hospital bed and the monitors, you ain't that damn sick. We ain't praying for you. Next, we gonna keep it scrolling, okay? The next thing, if you're on Facebook, once again, I've told you all about cleaning up your surroundings. Get it together. Last time I went kind of hard on the women. Men, y'all asses is nasty too. Get it together, brother. The other thing, I don't understand how this Facebook like date book thing works, but if you're in someone's inbox and you say, hey, send me a picture. Dude, we on goddamn Facebook. I got 2,000 pictures. Pick the one you want. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell is really going on here. So, now that we have the Facebook things out, let me go ahead and tell you about some things we really need to talk about. Some serious things. Like, I am sick of seeing people in goddamn pajamas at Walmart and IHOP. Bitch, you don't live there. If you don't live there, then you shouldn't have on pajamas there. Another thing, house slippers. Let's talk about house slippers. The reason why they're called house slippers is because you're supposed to wear the damn slippers in the house, not at damn work. You at work with house slippers on? If you don't work for Silly or goddamn Beauty Rest, then put on some real goddamn shoes. Another thing, I know it's about to get hot, so let me go ahead and tell you. I didn't say anything earlier about it being 30 degrees and people wearing goddamn flip-flops. They're not boots. They're not winter shoes. They're not galoshes. But you missed that memo. But let's say going forward, if your heels look like cement, you don't need to have on damn sandals. Let it go. That's not for you. Get them damn feet together. Also, ladies, let's talk about nail polish. If you have it on, then have it all the way on all of your damn nail. If not, your ass looks unkept and poor and ratchet. Get some remover and get it off. I'm just saying, either all the way on or all the way off. That's the same for your damn toenails. Don't be showing nobody these little speckled pieces. Was that pink you had on, or was that a silver gray? I don't know, but it's no longer on there. Let it go. We really have to come to grips with some things that we are doing. You know, let's talk about the walking wigs and weaves. That's what I said. Walking wigs and weaves. You have so much damn hair on your head. You must be lifting weights with your neck. It is unbelievable. Like, we can't even see your eyes. I mean, you look like a walking it. Like, stop it. It's too much. It's overkill. Ladies, it doesn't look good. Let's back up, reapproach. Let's start doing some hair care. Like, for real, some hair care. There's nothing wrong with being natural, and there's nothing wrong with enhancement. But enhance where it needs to be enhanced. But why you got 19 bundles of hair on your head is beyond me. We got to go back to the basics. And because of that, I am going to bring some beauticians in that's going to talk to you about hair care, as well as men. If you're 45, listen to me. This is serious. I mean, really listen. If you're 45 and you're gray and you're still wearing braids, it's over for you. Bruh, it's done. Let it go. Nobody thinks that shit is cute. All right? I'm saying we got to look at what we're presenting, because a first impression is a lasting impression. Now, I'm not here saying that I know all the ins and outs. All I'm saying is just peep some stuff, because you all are the same people that will swear out, oh, they hating on me. Ain't nobody hating. You looking fucking ridiculous. We're just saying, boo, you're not it. Not today, not yesterday. But I'm going to help you with your tomorrow. That's all we're saying. Everybody is not hating. Also, we need to talk about parents being real parents, wives being real wives, husbands being real husbands. See, we're getting all of this insight from other people who don't mean a goddamn. If I want to know if I am a good mother, then I don't need to ask my neighbor's children or my niece and nephew. I need to ask my children. Have an open conversation with the people who really hold that actual title. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you want to know if you're a good husband, of course the bitch at the water cooler at work is going to say that you're damn great, because she don't see them damn dookie stains in your drawers when you ain't picking them up and putting them in the laundry room. If you want to know if you're a good husband, then you need to ask who matters the most, your wife. If you want to know if you're a good wife, just because your booty fat, boo, don't mean you're a good wife. Just because you got your hair done and your nails done and you coordinated doesn't mean you're a good wife. Ask your husband what it is that he needs, because a lot of times people out here chasing a thigh and they losing their rib. I'm saying I'm going to keep it real. Been there, done that. So stop believing the hype. Have true and real conversations. I know that earlier, some things I went over, kind of fashion tips, touch and go, but this is some realness. I'm talking about trying to make families work, and we're going to get deep into those subjects. Another thing, I see on Facebook all the time where another fallen person, somebody's heart and soul has left this earth. But we also have to tell people how we feel about them when they're able to hear us. But we also need to let them know and correct them when they're wrong. If your son, your daughter, your nephew have lived in the street, they're going to die by the street. So it's not senseless, because it's happening over and over again. If you want to see a result change, you got to put something in place to change it. How many times have we said, hey, rest in peace, rest in paradise? But how many of us have taken a proactive approach and said, you know what? I want to be able to grieve for my son or my daughter or my nephew, my daddy, whoever it may be. But we don't have life insurance policies. So now we got to pull from this person and pull from this person. We can't even go through a grieving process because we trying to figure out a GoFundMe. We got to get it to goddamn together. But the person who we putting in the casket got 19 pairs of Jordans. We got to do better than what we're doing. I'm calling you out on something. I told you this was going to kind of break the monotony. Now, I do have some great things that's coming up. And I know you hear that. That's a warning to let you know that the stuff I have coming up is going to be the clapback for the Barbershop Chronicles. Why are black men choosing white women? You didn't get a real answer. We didn't have men who really thought about it. So I want you to comment. If you're interested in being interviewed, let me know. It was something I did want to say at the end of that broadcast. In the end of that broadcast, we talked about pumping gas. That's right. Pumping gas. So let me tell you, if you are not going to be pumping gas, then you will not be pumping ass. Sweet Tea with G, baby. Like and subscribe live on Facebook. See ya.